and down the aisle and being given away. And as you stand here, and both of you, I know you're committed and you're best friends, and today you're pledging the very best that you have to one another. And we've had the privilege of talking about what is it going to take for this to be a relationship that goes the distance. And the first thing that we said that it takes is good communication skills, right? If you don't communicate, you'll disintegrate. If you don't talk it out, you'll take it out on each other. And there's a reason why the book was written, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, because we communicate very differently. But make sure you always communicate with each other. Don't stuff it. Share it. Second thing that it takes for a great relationship is consideration. Isn't it amazing how considerate people are when they first meet each other? Oh, hi, sugar pie. Hi, pumpkin. I'll get that. 10 years later, get it yourself. You know, whatever happened to the sweetness and the kindness, don't ever lose that. Always ask yourself the question, how would my spouse feel if I said that or if I did that? The third thing that it takes for an incredible relationship is compromise. Compromise, yes. The ability and the willingness to give in and to say, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Forgive me. Very important that you stay humble in the relationship. The fourth key ingredient to an incredible relationship is courtship. What do I mean by that? Date your mate. Yeah, date your mate. Somebody once said, Ken, give me a good definition of marriage. How do you have a great marriage? I have two simple words. Ready? Have fun. Have fun. See, the tendency is sometimes for a relationship to get into a rut. Somebody once said that a rut is nothing but a grave with both ends kicked out. And you don't want that. You want the relationship to be dynamic. You want it to be enjoyable. You want it to be fresh. And so always make sure that you're having fun together. And the fifth and the final ingredient to a great marriage relationship is commitment. Commitment. And that's why you're here today. You're saying, you know, we already love each other. We're already committed, but we want to elevate this relationship to the highest level known here on earth, that of holy matrimony. And so that's what you're doing. You're making that commitment. And it's going to be an incredible journey. You're going to grow together. You're going to learn together. And Matt, we want you to know that your education in life is not done. Matter of fact, it's just begun. All right? And we hereby challenge you to enroll yourself into the University of Liz. Yes. Matter of fact, we want you to major on her. We want you to minor on her. Take every course you can on her. And remember, because she's a woman, it is her prerogative to change the curriculum anytime she chooses. That's why it's called a lifelong journey. Make sure you make love deposits in each other's love banks every single day. And as you do, the relationship will not go bankrupt and will continue to grow stronger. So as you stand here today before family and friends in this beautiful moment, I would ask you, Matt, will you have this woman to be your wedded wife, to live together in the blessing of marriage? Will you love her, honor her, comfort her, and keep her, while forsaking all others? Keep yourself only unto her, so long as you both shall live. If so, please say, I do. Then I would ask you to look into Liz's eyes as you're holding her hands and repeat these words after me. Say, I, Matt.
I, Matt.
Take you, Liz.
Take you, Liz.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
My closest friend.
My closest friend.
My faithful partner.
My faithful partner.
My one true love.
My one true love.
On this special day.
On this special day.
I promise.
I promise.
To stay by your side.
Stay by your side.
As your faithful husband.
As your faithful husband.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In joy and in sorrow.
Joy and in sorrow.
Through good times and bad.
Through good times and bad.
I promise to love you.
I promise to love you.
As long as we both shall live.
We both shall live.
Liz, I'm going to ask you the same question. And the truth is we are the sum total of the commitments that we make. And on this day that you're making the biggest commitment you've ever made, I would ask you, will you have this man to be your wedded husband, to live together in the blessing of marriage? Will you love him, honor him, comfort him, and keep him, while forsaking all others? Keep yourself only unto him, so long as you both shall live. If so, please say, I do. And then while looking into Matt's eyes and holding his hand, repeat these words after me. Say, I, Liz, take you, Matt, to be my husband, my closest friend, my faithful partner, my one true love. On this special day, I promise to stay by your side as your faithful wife, in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, through good times and bad. I promise to love you as long as we both shall live. As you continue to hold each other's hands, those of you that are here today, many of you have probably attended more weddings than you can count. And every time you attend a wedding such as this, one of the first things that happens is you see a beautiful couple take each other's hands and they verbalize their commitment. And that's what's called the wedding vow. I want you to know that it's rooted in history. As far back as we can tell, whenever an agreement was established or ratified, whether it was between nations, tribes, families, or individuals, the very first thing that they would do is they would verbalize the commitment. The second thing historically that would happen is after they would verbalize the commitment and define and articulate the terms of the agreement, the second thing they would do is they would then give gifts to one another. And the gifts that they would give to one another were to be reminders of the moment that the covenant or the agreement was established or ratified. And by the way, the third thing they would do is they would sit and have a meal together, which really speaks of the two becoming one. And what's yours is mine. And there's nothing more intimate really than just having that meal together. And so all of that is happening here today, and which we know is certainly rooted in history. And so as you stand here, in just a moment, the two of you are going to be exchanging wedding rings. Those are the gifts that you will give. And those gifts that you exchange are to be reminders of this moment right here for all time, of the commitment that you're making. But before we do that, I would like you to take each other's hands and just hold them up where you can see them. Look at those hands. Because today, you are holding the hands of your best friend. Those are the hands that are going to work alongside of yours to build your future together. Those are the hands that are going to welcome you home each day. Those are the hands that are going to wipe away tears, sometimes tears of sorrow, other times tears of joy. Those are the hands that are going to hold you tight when you struggle through adversity and difficulty. Those are the hands that will love you and cherish you at all times. And those are the hands that will give you the support, knowing that together the two of you can accomplish your dreams that you have deep in your hearts. May your hands always be reaching towards one another. Keep them sensitive, keep them tender, but never let go. Always hold on to one another. And now, in just a moment, you're going to be placing this ring upon your ring finger. And as you do, I'm going to ask you to remember and to wear that ring, because that ring speaks of the commitment that is being established here today. And so here's what I want you to do, because I don't want this moment to ever escape your memory. Okay, so I want you to take a deep breath. Go ahead. Now I want you to look around, okay? Allow this moment right here, right now, to be indelibly imprinted upon your memory. Because as you place this ring upon your fingers, and you're driving down the 101, the 405, the 5, you're working out, and you're just working, and you feel that wedding ring, it's a reminder to you that you're already taken, so don't ever even think about it. And it's an announcement to the world that you're already taken, so don't even think about it. If I may have the rings, please. And the rings that you're about to place on each other's finger, they're made of precious metal because the relationship is precious. They're circular, which speaks of an eternal union and relationship. And so wear these rings as a reminder of the commitment that's being established today. Matt, if you would take this ring, and while placing this ring upon Liz's finger, repeat these words after me. Say, I give this ring as a constant symbol and a constant reminder of my love for you. With this ring, I want you to know I am dedicated and devoted to only you. I seal the vows I have made to you. From this moment forward, we shall be one. Liz, I'm going to ask you to take this ring as a reminder for all time of the commitment and the covenant and the agreement that is being established and ratified on this day. While placing it upon his finger, repeat these words after me. Say, I give this ring as a constant symbol of my love for you. With this ring, I want you to know I am dedicated and devoted to only you. I seal the vows I have made to you. From this moment forward, we shall be one. Matt and Liz, you both know and recognize that out of family comes family. And that as you stand here today, that you did not get to where you're at all by yourself. You've certainly had God's blessing upon your life. You've had the blessing of your parents, of family, and friends, and those that love you. And at this moment, or in just a moment, we're going to have a unity candle ceremony. And I'm going to ask the mothers to come up in just a moment. And as they do, they're going to take the two of the larger candles that are behind, and they're going to light them. And they're going to light the two center candles that are behind me. And the two of you will light the single candle. And as you do, it's a reminder. Just as a candle is fire, which brings warmth and comfort, your family's brought warmth and comfort. It's light. They've given you direction and hope for your future. And that candle represents the love of your families. And now